Good morning and welcome to episode number 334 of Simplifying Life with me, Shashank Nigam, your host and the CEO of Simplifying. Yesterday, Air Canada and a group of banks and others finally acquired Aeroplan back into the fold for $450 million, plus they assumed almost $2 billion in liabilities in terms of unused miles from Aeroplan. Not a small amount to pay, especially if you think about Air Canada and the group starting with $250 million, rejecting the deal at $350 million, and finally coming all the way around, agreeing to the asking price of Aeroplan at $400 million. Air Canada is not alone. Virgin yesterday announced the creation of Virgin Loyalty, a program for the whole Virgin group, which will apply hopefully to Virgin Atlantic and other airlines as well. The idea behind this is to function like Avios Miles. In fact, they have hired the CEO of Avios to lead Virgin Loyalty. What's the point? To go beyond just flying, to go beyond just the airline category and look at the overarching consumer spend. Virgin and Air Canada are not alone. Marriott acquired Starwood for over $13 billion last year, and since then, Marriott's stock price has risen 80%, primarily because of the value that the SPG loyalty program holds. So loyalty programs seem like they're all the rage these days. Every airline wants to get one. They want to get back and acquire more. Every hotel wants to get in the game. But why is that? It's not so that they can attract more loyal customers. In a survey we did many years ago, we learned that an average frequent flyer is a member of 7 different programs. 7. So frequent flyers by design are polygamous. They like to go fly multiple airlines, and they probably fly a lot. So where does their loyalty lie? Well, their loyalty probably lies where their company's program tie-ups are. So they don't really switch, or where they might have good benefits, and that's where they're loyal. The key is not for airlines to attract more loyal customers, because loyalty programs are no longer just about loyalty. Maybe for a small minority of people, but not most of them. Loyalty programs today are about data. They're about big data. They're about data about these high-value customers, about their flying habits. And if you look at the kind of programs that are being bought, from Aeroplan to what Virgin is starting up like Avios, they transcend categories. They're not just about flying. Airlines today want to have the data about people spending on their airlines, spending on gas, spending on grocery, and spending on anything else. They want to look at a customer holistically and then cater to them. And this has benefits not just for the airline, but for other partners as well. For example, the Air Canada deal for Aeroplan includes TD, one of the largest banks in Canada. And imagine the insights this group will get if you have, hey, you know what, this is what the guy paid for his mortgage. This is where he spends or eats out every Friday evening because of the credit card spend. And this is when he flies. And by the way, this is what he's doing when he's not flying Air Canada, because he's using the same credit card to fly other airlines. Suddenly, this is a much richer data set, and the airline and other partners have a lot of insights into what the customer is doing. Are airlines and others overpaying for these loyalty programs? I don't think so. Air Canada actually agreed for the $450 million price tag, the asking price originally from Aeroplan, because that whole $1.9 billion that they're assuming in liability, that can change over time. Imagine if Air Canada devalues the Aeroplan mileage system. So instead of you requiring, let's say, 25,000 miles for a round trip in North America for redemption, maybe it's going to require 50,000. Right there, the liability is halved. So that's the part Air Canada can control. and that's the variable part. Similarly, Marriott has seen its stock value rise by 80% just within a year of acquiring Starwood, and that's primarily because of the loyalty program. So there is value in data that has not been tabbed yet, and there is also variability in the actual price you're paying and the liabilities that are being assumed. So that's what suddenly makes loyalty programs really good catch for airlines, for hotels. Let me know what you think and what your thoughts are on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube. I'd love to hear your feedback on this episode, as well as your thoughts on loyalty. Are you a member of multiple loyalty programs? I'd love to hear. Meanwhile, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Till then, have a great one. Bye-bye.